If your database doesn't hear from you, you don't have a business, you have a hobby. Don't be a secret agent. Hi, I'm Rob Foglia, broker for Exit Real Estate Experts in Old Hickory and author of Real Estate Reset. And I want to talk to you today about how to make sure your database can associate you and real estate. So that way none of that business that's in your phone or in your database falls through the cracks. Your database is your gold mine. I would wager a bet that your next 10 deals are either in your phone or you're connected with them on Facebook. But the reality is you've got to stay in touch with them. You want them to think real estate in your name, real estate in your name. So let's put a plan in place to make sure that they do that they think you and real estate all in one thought. There are a lot of statistics out there about this subject, but the reality is, and I can tell you from experience, that roughly 7 out of 8 people only interview one real estate agent, meaning they're only going to reach out to one person and they're going to hire that real estate agent. You want to be that person for the people that you know. So what can a plan look like? Well, let's lay one out for you. So if you only do one thing for your database, and of course, I'm going to advocate that you do everything that we talk about today, but the most important thing is that you reach out to them at least once a quarter with a personal touch, personal connection. That means a phone call, a text message, where you're reaching out to them and finding out what real estate needs they have, find out how they're just doing as a human being, of course, too. Now, this is not a mass text. This is not some slide broadcast that you're reaching out and dropping a voicemail. No, this is a direct one-on-one communication. So that way they know that you care about them as a person and you can find out what needs they personally have. Now, the next thing you need to do is have regular emails that you send out. Now, I love sending video emails out, and you can actually check out my videos if you want to steal any of my ideas. Just go to the Real Estate Reset channel. You'll find all my content on there. What I do is I send out monthly market updates the first weekday, the first workday of the month. That way they know what's happening in our market here in Middle Tennessee. Now, what I do for that is I go live on Zoom and I show market stats. I talk over them. I give my impression of what's happening in the real estate market. So that way they have a true educated opinion of the facts, not just opinion, not just hyperbole, but what's actually happening in the real estate market. So that could be a way that you can touch your clients as well. Figure out something that works for you. But send out at least 2 emails a month to your entire database so that way they can see you in that medium as well. It helps your touches. It helps make sure that you're having the right amount of contacts going through to your people. So again, they associate you with real estate. Next thing you do, and you can actually repurpose some of what we just talked about. You can repurpose some of your video content here, and that's through social media. What I like to do personally is I like to have one social media page. I have my personal page and I post business on there. Now, everybody's different. Some will say have a business page and you do you for that. So I'm going to advocate that you post on your page at least twice a week about real estate, but make it organic. Have it be value. Have it be if somebody sees it, they're going to be like, oh, there's something I didn't know, or that's something cool that's happening that they can, again, associate you and real estate, because that's the goal. You want them to think you and real estate, so that way, when they have that real estate need, they're reaching out to you. And then the last thing that I think just makes all the difference in the world with this is hosting events or putting on events. Now, the cool thing that we do at Exit Real Estate Experts is we actually do quarterly night galleries or night markets where our office hosts local businesses, they set up shops, and it almost becomes a mini event that we can invite our clients to, either put a night gallery on or put some sort of event on. You can be getting tickets to the Nashville Sounds game or your local sports team if you're seeing this outside of Nashville. Find something that's going to attract your database to it and invite them to it. The cool thing is you can actually reach out to them ahead of time. You're going to be able to send them more emails. You can reach out to them outside of those quarterly calls and texts. It just gives you more of a reason to stay in touch, stay top of mind for them. So again, that way they can associate you and real estate. Bottom line is consistency creates mindshare. As long as you have a consistent and a repeatable system, you can create mindshare in the people that know you, like you, and trust you. So again, they associate you and real estate, because that's ultimately what your goal is when it comes to working your database. If this strikes a chord with you, do me a favor, hit the like and subscribe button so that way you see more of this content. And of course, head over to Amazon, check out Real Estate Reset, because I got a lot of great tips just like that in this book.